I wasn't planning on going live, but I knew that we needed to go into the self-love and do the extended. Plus, I just feel there's messages, I don't know. It's almost like there's these pockets of, I don't know, of questions that you guys are having, and there's answers that are coming in, and I see it like streaming in as like this light energy, right? And it's wanting to come out. So, all right, if I do have the water here, okay, so we will be looking in the water to get messages for you guys. Hello. And I'm gonna be drawing and stuff because the energies are like wild. There's so much coming in. So I just wanna tune into your energy, call in all of your guides, your ancestors. Bring everyone in so that we can bring through what it is that you need to know. One, about this self-love, self-care stuff, but other messages that you need to know that will support you through the next 7 days, through the next coming of days. I feel like there's going to be a lot of tower moments, a lot of unexpected things, because the number 7 has been super important, right? So everybody is aligning their chakras, coming into that alignment and releasing any kind of misaligned energies, right? And when that happens, it does tend to bring in tower moments, right? But I don't feel like these tower moments are like, I don't feel like they're like, they're not like mass disturbances, thank you. They are just these beautiful moments of expanded understanding of how you have just come out of a cycle or cycles that you've been repeating for some time, right? And so it's this energy of, it's more than an aha moment. It's like revelations on top of revelations. So truths on top of truths coming in, and you're finally like connecting everything. It's like, it's new synapses. So also whatever kind of work that you're doing when it comes to reprogramming your subconscious mind, your affirmations, it's almost like you're going to finally see how a slew of different statements that you've been saying maybe for the past year or the past 3 months, how they actually have helped you to manifest this moment right here, right? Which is, I love the fact that there's like 7 people because number 7 came up, right? And so you might be seeing 7 a lot in your reality. You might be seeing 3 sevens a lot. Yeah. And so there's also this energy. We're gonna start with the cards, with the clearing of the space. Now, clearing of the space is coming in. It's more than just like, getting the Lysol out and cleaning and all of that. It's really this bringing in this energy, this energetic cleanse of not only the violet flame, but also I'm seeing like a light yellow. This light yellow is this energy of, one, inviting courage into your space so that you are like absorbing this energy, So it's imagining you bringing into your space, into your home, into your car, the energy that you want to feel, okay? That energy that you want to feel, that energy that you want to be, that energy that you want to radiate, that energy that you want to exude, and filling your space up with it, consciously filling your space up with it, with the intention that you are receiving this energy that is around you, right? So it's a whole like alchemy or alchemizing of your space. Oh, that's so powerful. This is you also stepping up your game when it comes to your magician abilities and your abilities to transmute your environment. And within that, it's almost like you're going to see yourself living in the matrix, but not. It's almost like you're going to understand your power, and it's going to be this kind of this humble, because now I'm getting like this energy, this download of like this massive Akashic record, or this massive gift that you have that is going to be returned back to you, right? And you are going to really be able to sit in that architect's chair and see how you really are the creator, creatrix of your reality. Oh, it's so beautiful and so powerful. Oh, wow. So that's all with like clean your space. What? Are you kidding me? Like, that's crazy that all of it has to do with it. Irosiminada, gokola. It's also this energy of you becoming your own muse, you know? And then also there's some feng shui stuff coming in as well. It's not just about you speaking the energy that you want in your space to be surrounded in, the energy that you want to breathe in, the energy that you want to exhale, but it's also this thing of seeing how everything is arranged in your space, and then you automatically knowing how to change things around to amplify the vibration of the space. Okay, so that's powerful. Some of you guys might be oh, this is really beautiful. Some of you guys might be really working with your ability to manifest with sacred geometry, and like actually, you know, putting pyramids and things like that around your couch or around your bed, say at nighttime, these kinds of things, right? Because you're really starting to explore your ability to manifest, right? Because you're believing in your power more, more, and more. You're believing the truth within you, because it's more than seeing it, you're feeling it, right? So I also feel we have this with the dream journal as well. I feel like you guys are doing a lot of night visioning when you're sleeping, okay? And a lot of your dreams. So a lot of past life exploration is going on when you're dreaming, okay? Yes, yes, yes. And there also might be times when you get into like a meditative state and it just hits you, right? It just hits you and you remember a past life, or you remember a dream, and it's very pertinent to that, to what is about to happen, right? So a lot of you guys, your precognition is coming on. So there might be a lot of moments where you're envisioning that third eye energy open. So that's another reason why this cleaning your space is going to be very important, because you are now directing the energy, okay, of what it is that you are receiving, because now you're getting even more sensitive, right? If you thought you were sensitive to energy before, sensitive to emotions and other people's thoughts before, now that you're coming online, your entire light body is turning on, and these ancient gifts are not only downloading, but they're activating now, right? So it's this level of heightened awareness and heightened consciousness of how much you can and have control over your environment, over your reality, right? And it's all about raising the vibration of it to where you are always stepping in the energy of love, compassion, and joy, where you're stepping in the energy of fulfillment, you're stepping in the energy of positive outcomes, and optimism. Yeah. Yeah. Gabriel is here. He's like, Five of materials. Yeah. An ace of inspiration. What? That's a huge leap. Do you know that? That's a huge leap. That's a huge leap, coming from the Five of Pentacles into the Ace of Inspiration. So you're coming, it's a huge leap. Whatever the work that you've been doing, or the work that you're doing in dream time, or the work that you're doing during your meditations, like the leap that you have just made, okay, into this newer reality, into this newer version of you, into this more activated version of you. One, it's going to bring in so much creativity. I also feel that with the Ace of Inspiration coming in, Ace of Wands, what's happening is Kundalini awakenings are happening as well, okay? Yes, and where you guys are learning how to, one, manifest with your sexual energy. Love it. Okay, and that brings me into this movement card. Okay, in this, a lot of people might think it's just like move your body, but in this right here, I feel you moving your energy. Okay, so this is you being able to dissolve blocks instantly by your focus on the energy within, and you being able to move the energy, to cut through the stagnation, to even say I love you to the energy, and allow the energy to break apart, dissolve, right? And to use your words as well. That's powerful, okay? So expect new ideas. I'm hearing there's five aspects. Okay? and expecting these new ideas. So some of these ideas are going to be things that are going to bring you into this vibration of perfect health, okay? Let me write this down. When you're in the vibration of perfect health, it's not just, this energy of your physical body feeling like no pain and, not being bothered by arthritis or any of that stuff. It's also this energy of no mental disturbances can bother you, right? There is no emotional dis-ease because you're in this energy of acceptance. You're in this energy of surrender, right? So there's nothing that is going to be able to kind of come to you to cause you to even create a physical dis-ease, okay? And for some of you guys, what's going to happen is if you are currently experiencing any physical dis-ease, right, like chronic pain or anything like that, you are going to know exactly what to do to get out of that state, right? Some of it has to do with emotional healing, but it's going to come to you. It's like you're going to know. You're going to be so instinct with your heart and so instinct in what it is that you're like, what it is that you need to do to be happy and just live a fulfilled life, right? And you're just going to have instinctual, like you're going to feel the broccoli or you're going to see the broccoli or whatever it is. But some of it is not even broccoli. Some of it is just like buying yourself flowers to raise the vibration of your home, right? These kinds of things. So it's going to be more than just like what you eat or what you smell. It may be changing your hair. It may be taking a walk in a different place. It may be going on more adventures. It may be spending more time outside, which that's like a given, right? Because when all of these energies are coming in, they're very, very high frequency. So you are going to have to learn to ground in this new lightness, right? And so more anxiety and more kinds of that kind of thing might come up. And so when you're going through spiritual awakening, going through spiritual ascension, you might tend to have more anxiety because these energies are being pushed up to come out, right? And you're being asked to maintain a higher vibration. So that also means you're more sensitive. So things that you couldn't feel before, you can feel now, right? It's not that it's never been there. It's just that you're more sensitive now. And so some of you guys might start taking different supplements or drinking nervines, different kinds of herbal teas that are known to calm and relax the body, like i.e. lavender tea, these kinds of things, right? And there's something about strawberries. I'm sorry, I was seeing my daughter was showing me this TikTok thing, and these little animals were all these different, I don't know, but these strawberries, there was like a unicorn, a pig, a sloth, whatever, spider, and it was like, looked like a strawberry. And I just noticed that the ones that look like strawberries just really stood out to me. So there's definitely going to be this energy with the passion returning, with that ace of inspiration, the kundalini rising, right? But there's going to be this energy with the root chakra, because with the connection of fire, this beautiful release that you're going to be experiencing, right? And with the strawberries, it being red and it helping you to not only activate into the grounding energies, activate into the energy of abundance and passion, but it's also going to help you to upgrade your root chakra. And that is that energy of you coming out of that five of materials, that five of pentacles, right? Coming out of poverty into prosperity, right? Coming out of lack and coming into joy. Yeah, coming out of scarcity and coming into abundance. Really beautiful. I'm going to go to a different deck. 5 aspects. So number 2, transportation. So there's going to be something, I'm hearing a train. So moving forward, you might be seeing 28 a lot as well, okay? Or you might be seeing 10, because there's this Transportation, with the big release and you coming into the energy of surrender, you're going to be able to, I know, 17 in the live. Hi, that was so powerful, right? That was beautiful. With the transportation, ah, it's this, I just heard, it's this dynamic energy. All right, so it's really you going on this beautiful adventure within your body, within your heart, and you finally like taking your power back and having the confidence to know that you can overcome that block. You can overcome any kind of stagnancy, any kind of illusion that is built up in your head that makes you feel like the solution isn't there, or it's impossible, or I could never do this or get out of that. You're gonna see that you have the power to transmute that energy, and your confidence is raising, your self-esteem is raising, your faith in you is raising, your trust in your guides and everyone around you is raising, right? And because of that, it's like you are truly empowering yourself. And instead of like ignoring something, when you start to feel like a tightness, say like on the left side of your neck, you're gonna consciously go into that energy and you're going to feel it. You're going to speak to it and you're going to see what it needs. Maybe it just needs you to say, I love you, and breathe in and out, into that energy, into that spot. Maybe it needs for you to bring in the blue flame and bring the blue flame over the energy and bring it over the energy, consciously breathing in and out, working with your energy and not ignoring it, not hiding it, not repressing it. And also to not, it's this energy of releasing the blame as well. You know what I mean? Like instead of trying to figure out like, why is it there? How did it get there kind of energy? You acknowledge it's there and it wants to speak to you in some way because it needs something from you. So this is like you developing a higher connection to your body. And that also is that's where that transportation comes in, but it's also going to give you insight into your cell memory, and it's going to show you the parts where you're still holding on to traumas. But in this part of it, you are going to allow your higher self, allow your inner child, allow your guides, your angels, God, Goddess, Earth, whoever you call in, you're going to allow them to show you how to work with that part of your body to release it. Okay? A beautiful release. So that way you can take action. Okay, thank you so much. So that you can take action on the things that you have set forward. I hope that most of you, that you wrote down your intentions. Thank you. That you wrote down your intentions for this new moon. Whether you wrote them down, whether you spoke them out, and you still can if you haven't done that yet, right? I intend to, or I'm willing to forgive. That's like the biggest. If there's nothing that you don't do every time the new moon comes around, you can just say, I'm willing to forgive. I'm willing to forgive. I'm intending to forgive, because a lot of times forgiveness is going to be that one thing that unlocks you completely and calls your power back to you. So then you feel empowered, right? And inspired to take action on these things that might seem silly to other people, but to you, you know that it is growing the love inside of you. It is making you magnetic to that which you seek, right? To where you're not chasing, you attract abundance, you attract opportunities, right? Yes, and your confidence is just growing, right? Beautiful. And your ancestors connecting in here. There's a lot of Celtic energy that is definitely here and coming back. And I say coming back because it's almost as if like, it's almost as if like it was like wished away is the way that it's feeling. Yeah, I'm looking down at the water. It's like it's almost like it was just in these books, and people just see things as like myths and stories that were not real, like they were just things to entertain children or just people in general, right? Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Yes, may I return to you tenfold under grace and perfect ways. Yes. So what's happening is you are reawakening, right? Because you are reimagining yourself as who you truly are. A lot of times when different stories come to you, different books come to you, and you identify with those characters, you identify with that life, a lot of times it's because you lived that life. You were that character, right? So these are things to and like activate you to who you are, so you can call your power back. So what's happening is there's a lot of Celtic and like a Druid type of energy that's coming in, a lot of tree wisdom, tree mastery, that is coming back to reawaken you to your innate power when it comes to being a child of the earth, okay, a goddess of the earth, and all of that is like brimming up, and that within itself is giving you this like incredible self-healing power, because now it's not just you healing with your intention or healing with color or healing with words or with sound, but now you're also going to be healing very deeply with the herbs and the fruits of the earth, but understanding what that means, and also of course with the crystals, right? So it's like you are using all of the treasures that have been given to you to bring yourself into this ultimate state of awakening, right? Of the highest point that you can be every single day. And so every day you are ascending more and more, you are expanding more and more. And in that energy, you have the power to call to you the life that you love, right? To live that life authentically, emotionally fulfilled, without the drama, without the karma. Oh, Shita. Yes. And I love it because it's this Nine of Acorns coming in, power and perseverance. So with the Nine of Acorns, the Nine of Pentacles coming in, and you having this ultimate freedom, this liberation, and you are allowing yourself this space to make this happen. Okay, so when you are, let me see, let me go back to the card. When you are clearing your space, when you're cleansing your house, when you are, setting the intention for your home to be filled with joy and unconditional love and comfort and happiness, right? When you are doing that, you're also creating space for new energy to come in. And it's not just in like material items. This is also you creating space within yourself, right? Because you're clearing the negative energy, you're clearing out the old stagnant energy, and you're allowing yourself to receive more consciousness. You're allowing yourself to receive a heightened ability of your creative skills and talents and knowledge, right? You're allowing the space that's needed to activate even more to your authentic program, right? Yeah. Your authentic, your blueprint, gold print, right? Depending on what you're activating to. Irosemata, kotushnama. Yeah, because some people are activating to their Atlantis gifts, and others of you, you're activating to Lemuria. Some of you guys are activating, to different parts of your timeline, of your Akashic, of the gifts that you had, depending on wherever you were. Because there's a bunch of different things of past life gift activation. All right. So how do we say that? Activation of past life gifts. Okay. Yeah. Page of Acorns, discovery and enthusiasm. Yeah, and this is like the monkey too, right? So there's going to be this energy of not letting a day go by when you don't say, I release. Okay? Irote nato koshnamata okotorishimietala. Yeah, because it's the energy of releasing the monkey mind. I release the overthinking, straight up. I release self-doubt. you know, it just becoming a ritual of doing your releases. And then the second ritual coming in. So actually, number 3, so the 5 aspects, number 3 is releasing. And that should just be kind of like a given, because you know that in order to maintain high vibration, because you are highly sensitive, that releasing is just a part of what you do, right? It just comes with the territory, it just comes with who you are, because you're very sensitive. And when you feel your emotion go down, right? Or when you feel that all of a sudden you're worried and you're thinking about tomorrow, or you're thinking about yesterday, right? You know that you have to release, because you're not in the present moment, right? It's these little tiny things, and this is your mastery, all right? Your self-mastery that is coming through and is shining through. This is also going to help you bring that incredible focus that is needed to manifest instantly, to manifest the things that you want and require, because you're going to be focused in the present moment, grounded in the present moment, and focus on that which you desire, but focused on the feeling of having it, right? So remember that. But then number 4 is this gratitude energy. Whenever you are releasing or cleansing, you got to fill it back up with something, right? Whenever you're cutting cords, you fill it up with healing energy, right? So with that gratitude, filling yourself back up and amplifying your energy, doubling your energy, is that gratitude. I am so grateful my mind is filled with joy, right? I release overthinking. I release overthinking. I release overthinking. Come into the heart, center yourself. I'm so grateful I'm filled with joy. I'm so grateful my mind is filled with joy, right? So we took it from my mind is filled with joy so that we could feel what we just released. We released overthinking. That's in the mental body. So now we fill it with joy, okay? Ah, yes. You also can just say, I'm so grateful I have space to receive. So that way, when you're in that receptive mode, whatever energy that you need the most will come into you, because you're open and ready to receive your highest good. I'm open and ready to receive my highest good. I'm open, I'm receiving now. Focusing in that heart and allowing your energy to go out. You're welcome. Thank you. Yes, the tiny releases add up. Thank you. And hello. Yeah. So let's go to a different deck. They want to talk more about this one here. Yeah, that's right. Gotta let it go. Right here. This tree. The tree. Irotishna. Okay. So your ancestors are bringing gifts for you. I also do appreciate the likes, guys. Thank you. Your ancestors are bringing things into you. They want you to bring the tree in. Bring a tree. Whatever tree you resonate with, okay? It doesn't matter if it's a winter tree or a fall tree. Bring it into your heart, okay? And just feel the expansion. And if you need to, bring the tree back a little bit to where you can feel like the leaves of the tree touching the back of your heart chakra, okay? And then see that tree, or feel that tree, or sense that tree, or know that that tree is growing down, okay? And just feel it grow down your legs. Thank you, Anne. Go down your legs, through your feet. Go ahead. Yes, and just, Elementals are coming in to help bring those tree branches down to the core of Mother Earth. You might start to feel your feet tingle a bit, okay? And now feel the branches come out your shoulders, out your arms, and feel the tree growing. Okay, so if you have leaves on your tree, feel it growing up. If you don't, just feel the trunk growing, and just feel it expanding out, and feel yourself become the tree, and see yourself inside of that beautiful tree. Or just feel it, you know? It's a dark space, but you might start to see like fireflies and like gold sparkles inside of your tree. But you are the tree, right? You are this incredible wisdom that's connected to every tree on earth, right? Every tree on earth, you're connected to that wisdom. You're connected. You know, some trees are like, what, 300 years old? Like, you are connected and can access that wisdom going into the stillness of the tree. And when you're in the stillness of the tree, you're tapping into the energy of the ancestors, okay? And it may bring you back to some past life stuff, or you may start to see some ancestors that want to make themselves known to you. Yes, that is to help ground yourself, the tree. So what happens when, especially when we're live, I guess too, I can feel your energy. Source feels your energy, so they'll bring through something to help everybody ground so that we can stay present and stay very synced, because there's a lot of high vibrational energy, especially when we're live, right? Yeah, and it's like, it's great to go up, but we have to always stay anchored down, okay? Because that's how you stay, one, it's how you stay protected, but it's also how you call in this energy, right? It's like you really are the lighthouse, okay? And yes, you could be the lighthouse for other people, but there's this energy of like you becoming the tree, because there's light energy, there's your ships and things want to come into you, and by you staying grounded and rooted and anchored into the earth, it's like you're a beacon, you're like a point. They know vibrationally where you are and they can bring it to you. But if you're not rooted, if you're not grounded, if you're not anchored, your consciousness, you're all over the place, then your manifestations they can't reach you, because they can't get to you. You know what I mean? You're not here on the earth. You're not here solid, present. Yeah, because if you're on the timeline somewhere, if you're back there in the, in the past, they're not coming back there. If you're too far in the future, not coming back there. If you're over there in another realm, they're not going over there either. You know what I mean? I hope you do. I think you do. Yeah. So, 38, Villain. You can always rewrite your story. Isn't that interesting when we just said, if you're back there, okay? So, if there is something that you've been wanting to manifest, picking up at Capricorn, that makes a lot of sense, because I was in meditation today, and it's so weird. We go into the star, we like to glow, and a goat came out of my heart. It was like, goat. So that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. And the ley lines, yeah. Because also too, remember that you're a beacon, and so you activate different points on the earth where you are, and that ley line. So it's important for you to stay rooted and grounded, because that's actually part of your divine contract. Okay. Many of you guys, you get guided to go to certain stores. You don't know why. You get guided to live in certain locations or go visit certain places. Don't know why. It's because you're meant to activate that spot, but you got to be grounded in order for that to go down into the earth. Okay. So you can always rewrite your story. We said, if you're back there, whatever you've been manifesting, it's not going to the past person. It's not going over there. It's coming to this present energy right here. You know what I mean? So there might be a part of you that needs to be connected, a power that needs to be called back, a part of you that's stuck in a past trauma or experience, right? And it needs to come in right here so that you feel whole and complete and worthy of receiving the manifestation. There's like, it's this energy of, manifesting money, right? So if there's a Neville Goddard technique where you count, I don't know, you count the hundreds, right? You count the money every night, and you just keep counting the money every night, and then it calls, opportunities and money to you, and that kind of a thing. And if you imagine yourself counting the money every night, but you're not imagining it like where it's real for you, like in your home or in a place that makes sense for you, then it's really never going to find you, because that situation isn't going to actually happen in your life. It's not believable to your subconscious or your conscious mind, right? So it's almost this energy of having the confidence and knowing that you are actively manifesting and that you can call that which you really desire to you. But you have to own the energy and you have to believe that it's here now. So if you want something to come now in your present reality, you have to feel it right where you are, where you're sitting at your desk, in your bathroom, in your shower, you being handed the money out of your bank account, you talking to the person on the phone, these kinds of things. Oh, I don't know what that is. What's going on in here? Okay. So, you know what I mean? So it's like this energy of you calling back some kind of self-belief, some part of you that got trapped and for some reason had something to do with a kitchen, because that's what I'm feeling. Okay. Maybe it was when you were younger, there's something with the kitchen, a back door, something like this. Okay. Or it might just be, I feel like it's literal, but it may not be, okay? Where you have to bring yourself back, and that might not be for everybody, but you got to call your power back. Okay, awesome. Thank you. So, call your power back. I feel like if something came up for you right now in this moment, then that is your opportunity. All right. That's your opportunity for you to forgive the situation and call yourself home. Call back your courage. Call back your power. Call back your self-belief. Call back your self-esteem, your confidence, your worthiness, your self-value, your self-respect, whatever it was that you left back there with homie, right? Whatever it was, bring it back to you and feel it releasing and loosening. All right. Feel yourself reabsorb that energy. Okay. Yeah. No. Why is somebody asking me that? So, thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. This is number 14. Okay. Weave together the crown you deserve. So, when I was doing the shuffle, this card came out too, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder if it's going to come back out. And if you see, it's goddess energy in here, all right? And you see the maiden, the mother, and the crone energy, because they're all kind of like differing ages. And this is interesting because we were a different time in meditation, right? And those like the flowers, like the flower crowns that people do like for the weddings, or for the confirmations and things like that people make, that kind of a thing. We saw that, and they're here. They're making that. Oh my goodness, look. There it is. There goes the crown. Wow. So this is so powerful. And what I'm getting from this is, who do you want to transform into? Is what I'm getting. Is this energy. It's you truly seeing yourself without the blame, the shame, the guilt, without any kind of victim selves, right? So this is you fully in the violet flame, where you are releasing the parts of you that no longer serve you. Okay, so this is a two-part thing. So it's a two-part thing. So after you're calling your power back and you're integrating with this energy, now is the time to let go of anything that might be holding you back from really becoming that which your heart truly desires. Okay. So I just heard change in direction, right? So there might be a happy detour that is about to come up. I got it. You know what? This person, who is this? Hold on. Who is this? I'm sorry about that, y'all. I'm sorry about that. I just had to Yo. Okay, and I gotta say this too. Everybody, if there's anybody in the comment, if there's anybody in the comments that are being like crazy Daisy, do not reply to them. Okay? Just do not reply to them, or send me an actual yeah, because I just hid them. Yeah, I just hid them from the channel. So send me an actual, like, send me a note on here saying, or something, or I don't even know, like question mark, exclamation, so I can like see it, and I will boot them right out, because there is no space for us to be giving any attention to anyone who is not riding on the wave, okay? And we don't want them, so we call all our power back from that person. Everything that person, we call it all back, all right? So all of that attention, any kind of triggers or anything like that that they were bringing to the live, we rebuke that, rebuke it, okay? Yeah. Return to sender. Thank you. No. Yeah, because, and this is a part of it too. It's like standing up for yourself, but also this energy of knowing what deserves your attention, and what deserves you just to walk away, to ignore it. When you give your attention to something, you give it energy, and that's exactly what they want. Yes, you're welcome. And that's exactly what they want. And so we can't give them, we can't do that. We can't give them any attention, because we're not giving them any of our power or our energy, right? So coming back to you weaving your crown, right? A lot of you guys, you might be completely turning or changing directions completely, or going off to explore a new skill or a new gift, or you might be going to start a new business, or adding in a new aspect to a current business. Yeah. But it's this energy of how do you want to see yourself. So some of you guys, and this might be a bit of a trigger, some of you guys are seeing yourself as a past person, as a past of someone you used to be, right? A younger version. It doesn't have to be younger version. It could have just been like, who you were before you met somebody, that kind of energy, or quite frankly, could be a younger version. And that it's an opportunity for journaling, and ask yourself why you are not happy with who you are in this moment. Right? So how are you judging yourself? How are you criticizing yourself? Because now it's time to face that, so you can release it and blossom and bloom, and you create the crown that you want to wear, right? And it has nothing to do with outside validation. It has nothing to do with making other people happy. It has nothing to do, it's, what is it? Proving them wrong, any of that kind of stuff, right? It has to do with, how am I going to feel the best in this moment? And when am I going to, if I wake up in the morning, what is going to make me feel the best? Okay. What is that thing that I want to do, that I want to focus on, that's going to make me feel good about me? Right? Yes, yes, yes. And so there's going to be a lot of perspective shifts. Okay. I think that would be like number 5, the 5 aspects, a lot of perspective shifts on how you see yourself, and how you value yourself, and how you, I wasn't say how you trust yourself, because that felt like it was coming in, because I think there's going to be some changes that you're going to be making. And it's like, because this feels good. Does this feel good? No, this feels good. So you're gonna go with that. And so there's gonna be this new level of trust that you're gonna have for yourself, and you're gonna be making, I don't want to say lots of changes, but some of you kind of are. Some of you guys are stripping away everything that you used to do to make someone else happy, right? And you're now going to be doing things to make yourself happy. Some of you guys are going to start looking for new jobs. Some of you guys are going to, be getting out of those relationships. Some of you guys are going to go in full self-love mode. Others of you guys, you're going to be, with a new partner, or growing apart partnership, like romantic partnership, you know, these kinds of things. And it's all because you're willing to take the wool off of your eyes. You're willing to do the work to fully cleanse that third eye, so that way there's no illusions or delusions, and you're stepping into your power. You are creating the crown that you want to wear, you know, that kind of energy. Yeah. It's so powerful. Uchinata. It's very powerful. Yeah, look at this flower, number 17, be honest with yourself. So I was looking at the health card when I said that. There's something that you know that you're doing that isn't healthy for you, okay? I almost feel like it might be mental health. Yeah, Two of Wands. And it has something to do with you feeling worthy about yourself, or feeling worthy and deserving of something. And so it might be, maybe it's like overindulgence in something, because that sacral is just a little bit out of balance, and you got to get those stuck emotions out and fill your cup up with I am worthy of receiving love, I am worthy and deserving of receiving, I am accepting. You know, fill yourself up with those kinds of affirmations, and breathing that in and breathing that out while you have your hands down on your sacral chakra underneath of your belly button. Because remember, you're very powerful. So you can move energy with your mind. You can move energy with your words, okay? You can move energy just by you breathing in and out and focusing on that area to just bring it out. Call in that worthiness, and then exhale out all that does not serve you. And then allow yourself to see what's stuck down in there, okay? Yes, very good. Very good. Two of Wands energy. This came out, I think, I don't know when we did it, but this came out before too. So you guys definitely seeing both sides of situations. And then what's happening now is you're going to be seeing the higher perspective as well. Right? So it's like seeing your side of a situation, and then seeing the situation of the people around you. So there's a lot of relationship stuff that is going to be harmonizing out. And it is going to require you to step into the shoes of the other person. You know what I mean? So that you can see that, but then also see the higher view, right? Where it's this energy of just complete non-judgment. Okay? Because there's some kind of relationship or way that you are handling something, the way that you are seeing something or reacting to something that was holding you back, but there's going to be light that's shed on it. And that's a part of you doing this beautiful quantum leap, this quantum shift into your new reality, where you're coming from kind of like a lack and an insecurity kind of thing, defensiveness, and then you're coming into I am secure, I have more than enough, and I respond, I don't react. And then sometimes you don't have to respond, you just listen, right? And it's like you're understanding the different ways of looking at things, and you're bringing them in, and you're not compromising who you are. You know, so that's really powerful. Very strong boundaries, right? Hi from Jamaica. That's nice. Good night, everybody. Or good night, Ari. Sorry, I said good night, everybody. I guess, well, that's funny too. This is my last deck, so hold on. Four of Wands. Look at that. Yay. Okay. New contracts. Yeah, hi everybody. So new contracts, Four of Wands. Yeah, and this is just confirmation that some of you guys, you might be meeting a new romantic partner, but also some of you guys, your current contract is just there's going to be a new level to it as well. And then others of you guys, again, it's going to be you in full self-love mode, right? So it's a new contract with self, because you're really loving and accepting yourself, and you're conscious of that. And you're always making sure that you feel good in every moment. And if you don't, you're going within. You're like, what's going on? You know, what happened? Like, what, wait a minute, I'm feeling sad. What's going on? What's, you know what I mean? It's that kind of energy, because you're that invested, you know, in your happiness, which is beautiful. I don't know what that means. All right. Yeah, and there goes the Tower. 7 of coins, 7 of pentacles coming out, and then with the Tower. Yeah. I feel like, you know what, I'm looking at this very intuitively. And I'm feeling it's this very like ritualistic energy that's coming out of here, that I'm feeling off of this. And I'm feeling like there's some kind of, I don't know, there's some kind of release that's going to happen, is what I'm really feeling from that. And it definitely has something to do with within the root chakra that's going to cause something unexpected. Queen of Wands, ow, powerful. All right, but it's you again shining so brightly and being very magnetic, right? I just heard trigger warning. Yeah. You know what? I almost feel like it's going to be some kind of temptation or something that's going to try to get you to come out of yourself, right? And you're going to rise to the occasion. So I feel like you're almost going to like surprise somebody, like your reaction or non-reaction to something is going to surprise somebody. And then also I feel like for some of you guys, when you take your attention from the things that are not serving you, from the things that are not helping you grow, and you put all of that energy into yourself, like you're going into this magnificent glow up from within, right? And I feel like everything is going to start prospering. I definitely feel somebody's going to be moving locations, and that's going to be a pivotal point as well. Yeah. This is so funny. And then the Moon. Yeah, whatever it is, you're not going to see it coming, but it's going to be something that's going to help you rise even more like the Phoenix, right? Like you're already having this very beautiful Phoenix moment, but there's going to be something very transformative that is going to really break your heart open even more, and your creativity is going to just shoot up to that crown. It's going to be very, very powerful. And at that time, you're going to get lots of downloads as well. Yeah, this is the Garden card. Something lovely will grow from this. So it's like some big pain, some big something within your root that you're about to let go. And you're going to have this beautiful transformation of your energy. Oh, it's really beautiful. I almost feel like you feel it coming, but you just don't know when, you don't know what, you don't know what's going to change, you know? So just make sure that you're staying grounded so that you don't let anxiety take control. Because like you're seeing lots of signs right now, and you're super duper intuitive, you know? And sometimes you could be really expecting, and then that gets you into that energy of overwhelm or overthinking, anxiety. So when you feel yourself doing that, just come back in, breathe, meditate, and just let things flow and go with divine timing, knowing that you're already ready to receive whatever this big awakening, this transformation is going to lead you to, right? Yeah. Queen of Swords. Last card. You know what? Your words are so powerful right now. So powerful. It's the energy of, If you just say something over and over and over and over again, you're going to call it in, or you're going to transmute it. Like, you could say the word cut over and over again, and you'll start to feel the ties cut, right? You could say cleanse, you could say purify, you could say abundance, you could say receive, you could say root, you could say ground. Whatever words resonate with you, you just say it over and over again and really speak that out, and even write it down. Is going to be so amplifying for you, okay? And also very heart opening as well, because she's ready to defend something, right? She's ready to cut whatever that is not serving her. She's ready to cut it down, cut it off, right? And so this is also telling me this energy of, if you're having trouble with a certain energy, getting rid of it, write down, I am so grateful and thankful now that, and that this is released, or I'm so grateful and thankful, and the opposite of it. So like, if it's having trouble with just staying balanced, then you're like, I'm balanced, I'm in harmony, whatever it might be. You know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of journal work. A lot of journal work. A lot of journal work. Okay, I'm getting off because I feel like I'm just reading. This is like funny. Does she look like she sings? That's so funny. I do sing. Everybody sings, right? Temperance, healing. Be patient. You are so welcome, everybody. Thank you. I hope that this helped. I hope that we dived into some things. And I know in the beginning we were really high. So if you rewatch the reading, you'll see we were like really high. And then towards the end, I feel like we kind of came back into a little bit of a 3D energy. I don't know. I just come on whenever, when my heart is feeling called to it. Hi, guys. Oh, Savannah, Georgia. What's up? Very good. I'm so happy that it was helpful. Because that's what I knew, like, we needed to go further into these cards, but I also knew that the new moon was coming, and then the energy from the lunar new year, and then everything. So I just wanted to respect your space so that you guys could kind of integrate a little bit and do your own thing. And yeah. So there's going to be a lot of that. Like, it's different. Good energy. Awesome. Like, I want to be on here all the time. I really do. But I understand that you guys need time to integrate. You need time to consult with your higher self and with your guides. And you know what I mean? So it's that kind of a thing. And that's why we've been doing more of the shorts for you guys. You're welcome. Yeah, so that way you guys are really leaning into your guides and into your higher self, and leaning into the ascension process, right? Very much so. Which I almost feel like that's why we've been doing a lot more meditations and things like that, and angel healing and stuff. And maybe that's what we're going to end up doing more of. I'm not sure, but we're just going to go with the flow. All right, guys. I love you so very much. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your patience. Yes, yes, and yes. Thank you for the super chats, the likes. Thank you for the comments. I appreciate that as well. I love you, and namaste, everyone. Have a great evening or morning, wherever it is. And we'll see you in the next short. Oh, and happy birthday as well to anyone who has their birthday today. You're welcome. Bye, y'all. Good night.